troops who desperately need it just like the rest of America. It's not just about talking the talk, it's about walking the walk. Mr. Tony Horton!
I was paying attention to this. I touched him though, right?
Stand up on the chair. Just get right up on that chair.
Robert Hudson's everybody.
That's what they said. Hey, let's hear it for Robert Hudgens and Mark Briggs. Yes! We went to Japan. We worked with the troops. We actually got out of there by the hair of our chinny chin chin. I think actually Mark Briggs caused the earthquake. That's just... Yeah, that's right. That's right. How's everybody doing? Always fired up, coaches! Get ready for the big weekend! Who's coming to my workout? Who's not coming to my workout? I'll put it up here right now. They can do it here. So, to dispel any rumors, I'm sure some of you heard, on May 8th, I was working out with Brian Entman. He's going to be in the brand new P90X MC2. That's what we're calling it, but we're not going to call it something else. But we'll get into a reveal in a couple days. So I'm working out with Brian. He's 29. He thinks he's strong. Hey, Tony, why don't you try that exercise where the rings are coming off the pull-up bar, and you got your feet on a motion wall with straight arms. You go straight, go like that. You go straight up. It's an awesome exercise until the fourth rep. Because what happens is, that was on purpose. Oh, that's all I was looking for. So my bicep tendon ripped off the bone. Yeah, I'm just looking for sound effects. And, which kind of bummed me out, you know. It didn't hurt very much. I mean, oddly enough, it didn't really, it was more the sound, you know, sort of that. And I looked down and I went, oh, I'm going to have to cancel some stuff. Because you can see, that's normal arm.
Woo!
That's a little baby arm. So how does any of that story relate to being a coach? Now, if you've been in one of my camps or seminars, you've heard me do my 11 laws of health and fitness. Anybody know my 11 laws? Right, the cycle of success. So, you know, folks will come up to me at one of the camps or seminars and they'll say, oh, Tony, I hurt my shoulder, dude, I can't work out. What's wrong with your legs? And your core? Shut up. Tony, blew out my knee, dude, I gotta take 6 months off. Anything wrong with your upper body or midriff? Well, no, shut up. Yeah, man, hurt the shoulder and the knee. Work your core, shut up. All right, so we've got thousands of excuses, you know, and the point is, we work for a health and fitness company. We are coaches representing products that help you be fit and strong and healthy and lean and flexible. But there's a lot of you. It's loud. How many people here in the room are just a coach? That's all they do. They quit that job and they sit in a room staring at a wall, looking at the plastic pipe that's in the corner. They're not doing it. Right? You're just a coach. Keep it up tall. So if you're a coach, you don't have any excuses because you work out in your house, and so you can work out all the time. How many people are still in that transitional period, maybe, or they like their job, they just want to be a coach, they're doing two things at once. They're working for the man, and they're also being a coach. So you're probably, a lot more of your time is occupied because you're doing two things. How many in the room not coach yet? Just drifted down the street, we're at the Marlboro seminar, smoking some cigarettes, walked by. What the heck's that over there? Shakeology looks good. I wonder, can I smoke and drink that Shakeology? So everybody here in the room is a coach. So I'm preaching to the choir, right? So let me ask all you coaches that sell health and fitness products and walk the talk every day, who here misses workouts periodically? Raise your hand. 2 hands didn't go. I appreciate your honesty, that's very important. Because when you're building your business and you're also working for the man, chances are you have less time, right? That's a pretty good excuse. Got a weird cough. Bullshit. Anyway. You kids in the room? I just lost 10% of the Christian coach community. I thought he was cool. They started swearing. I'm not going to do this program again. I'm not going to do it. So I understand that. So here's who wakes up in the morning, knows what day it is. You know, you're going to do yoga booty ballet or a 10-minute trainer or a turbo gym or whatever it is, and you didn't really schedule it. It wasn't really on the calendar. You know you were going to do it, but you just didn't know what time. And then you ended up not doing anything. Raise your hand. Well, you know, that's okay. It happens periodically. So, you know, here's the key, because we represent health and fitness. And for that to work for us, it's got to be authentic, it's got to be real, it's got to come from you. All right, we're not selling Tupperware, right? We're not selling makeup, even though mine looks good. You know, it's not Herbalife, which is, you know, pills, awesome. Take these pills, everything's great. No, it requires effort, it requires determination, it requires accountability, it requires you surrounding yourself with like-minded people who want to kick some ass.
Woo!
Now, when I hurt my arm, I had the initial 12-hour freak out. What am I going to do? My right arm, I got to get surgery. It happened on May 8th. On May 11th, I had an operation. I had like 2 weeks. I got to wait 2 weeks. On May 8th, I hurt it. On May 9th, I worked out. On May 10th, I worked out. On May 11th, I didn't work out because, you know, the anesthesia was still pumping pretty good. On May 12th, I did. So, between the day of surgery and today, 34 days, I worked out 32. I actually worked out more days than I would if I had a good arm. Because it's not necessarily about intensity. You know, I work out with these two guys. Where are you there? Robert and Mark. You know, and it's a who can kick the other guy's butt contest every time. And that's my mentality, you know. It's variety. Beachbody provides that. We got so many products you can't even imagine. From 10-minute trainer to turbo fire, you name it, we've got everything. So you have no more excuses there, because we're trying to get as many people off the couch as we can. All right, you only have 10 minutes, we have an option for you. You want to shake your butt, make it high, and put cocktails on there, we got that for you too. All good, man. All good. So the idea here, as representatives of this company, you've got to find a way to work out 5 to 7 days a week for the rest of your life. Because when you exercise, a lot of things are happening. It's not about how you look on day 30. I mean, those are little benchmarks so you can see the progress, so that you can show your friends and go, oh my God, look what happened. But the reality is, if you want to have the energy and enthusiasm to be a rock star in this company and in your life with your family and friends, it's about getting off your butt and figuring out a way to do it. And if you don't do it well, who cares? Hit the pause button, take breaks, you know, do half the yoga routine. I know you don't want to do Warrior 2 and half moon again. Is he out of his mind with the half moon? Dude, do I really have to do the yoga?
Yes!
Well, it appears you're all sufficiently brainwashed, which is... You don't have to do the yoga. It's all crap. I mean... What? Don't say that. Yeah, you do, but you don't have to do the whole hour and a half if you don't have time to do it, or you can't do part of it, or you got to get up at 4:30 and feed the kids and go to work beforehand. If it's yoga day, be creative. Do the hard part in the middle, whatever it takes. Because when you exercise, it's not about your day 90 photo. So if on day 91 you freak out and go, what am I supposed to do again? You can be Mark Briggs and do it 23 times. He's a robot. He's a cyborg from outer space. You cut him open, it's metal and plastic. It's weird. I mean that in the most upbeat, loving way. Now, if you've seen my 11 Laws seminar, you've been to one of my fitness camps. Anybody been to one of my camps? So you know the routine. If you haven't, here's the beautiful thing. Every time you make a good food choice, every time you exercise. You don't have to wait. You know when the workout's over, last rep, that's the workout done. You've changed your fitness. You've broken down cells in every part of your body, and you've made them stronger. You're more flexible, you're leaner, you're stronger. Your cardiovascular system is working better. You improve your health, your immune system, your digestive system, all those organs inside of your body that you don't really pay much attention to because you can't see them in the mirror. Those are the ones that kill you in the end because you mistreated them for all those years. You had all those days, do all those workouts, and you chose to do nothing. Not this group, of course. Those people outside. We don't like them. The other amazing thing, too, is, and this is the reason why I worked out 32 out of the last 34 days, because this thing in my arm, not being able to, I haven't done a pull-up in 34 days. But I have bands. I got those black bands. I work this lift arms when it explodes, you know? When you exercise today, 20 minutes or more a day, for the rest of your life, your health improves, your fitness improves, and the quality of your life improves, which means if you want to be a good coach, if you want to be successful in this business, your mind has to function better. And when you exercise, your mind changes. You release norepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin. It's something known as brain-derived neurotropic factor. Everybody say it with me. Brain-derived neurotropic factor. Holy cow! You guys prepped them for that? You rehearsed, didn't you, before I came in? All right, are we ready? Brain-derived neurotropic factor. What did he say? So it's the most amazing thing. You're doing push-ups or pull-ups or jumping or marching in place or walking up a hill. I don't care what it is, but for 10, 20 minutes or more a day, if you get to the point where you feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, 6, 7, 8 to 10 is you're being chased down an alley by guys with knives and guns who are going to kill you. You know, you're like 10 seconds from throwing up. Much like how you'll feel during my workout tomorrow. No! Do your best and throw up. That's not the mantra. So these molecules and proteins, they are in your brain in a little space about the size of a baby's pinky finger called the dentate gyrus. Every single person has one in here. I don't care if you're 22 or 62 or if you're Korean or you're Scandinavian or you're Hungarian or I don't care. We all have the same mechanism inside of our head. And when you exercise, these proteins and molecules begin to vibrate, they come together, and they release this amazing series of drugs that change the way you function on this earth in every way, shape, or form. You sleep better, your cognition improves, your memory improves, you're better under stress, your confidence goes through the roof, your sex drive improves, you don't need them little blue pills. Why do you think they're selling like hotcakes? Because everybody's so big, they got no vessels left. You know? I think I just went too far.
I knew it would happen. We knew it was going to happen.
Who here in the room has parents and grandparents with health issues? Wow. Holy smokes. Keep them up. That way you get to work your shoulder. See, your parents had sex. Oh yeah, that's why you're sitting in that chair. Not because, you know. And so if they had problems, you are them times 2. I mean, you know, hey, I'm going to live to 100 and I can just do whatever I want. No. The journey is short. I can't believe I'm 53 in 2 weeks. I mean, it blows my mind. Did my shirt accidentally get pulled up by my left hand? My left hand freaks out. It's not used to doing so much work. Because the right arm is but you know, the truth is, you know, it's not about longevity. Oh, you live to 105 and smoke cigarettes and had hamburgers. Yeah, but he couldn't get off his couch. So what? You know, the magic is how you treat your body every single day so that the quality of your life is phenomenal. Yeah, so you can lift up your shirt in front of a bunch of people and embarrass yourself. Whatever your thing is, you know. But for me, it's about being able to do things except for iron cross push-ups with rings on both sides. We'll be doing that one again. Wow, that crowd is really getting pumped up. Let's just scream for fun. Scream on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. big bet next door. Yeah, nothing on this group. So, if you struggle, a lot of hands went up in the air, would be consistent. Beachbody, we provide the variety. We've got so much variety, you got no more excuses. And you know, the thing that I've learned with my arm is it's not necessarily about intensity. It's about consistency for me right now. I go in the gym and I have to experiment. I have to be the Dr. Jekyll of fitness in there because there's so many things that I normally do that I can't do. But my legs and my core and my butt and my abs have never been in better shape. This has been the greatest blessing. I had the first surgery I've had since 1978. So I highly recommend you all go home, take a hammer, and just that thing right off, man. I did both arms, Tony. I've never felt better, man. Of course, as a coach, there's adversity. Of course, when it comes to your health and diet, there's adversity. That's what life is. You're not in this earth because it's just a party the whole freaking time. That happens in your teens and 20s. Then you turn 30. You gotta grow up. Stop behaving like a kid. Well, not true. Look at me. I'm still a mental case, you know. So, one of the things I want to say in closing is one more little story too before I go, which is kind of wild, about how your life changes. But you have an opportunity here with this business, you know, to really not only change your own life, but change your family's life, change the people in, you know, in your neighborhood's life, you know, and you have to love talking to people. You have to be fired up. And if you're overweight, you're overwhelmed. If you're overwhelmed, you're not going to be able to do this business. You have to drink Shakeology, and you have to believe in the ingredients, and you have to really, honestly, be able to talk about it with other people. You have to actually, you know, do the program. I don't care if it's 10-minute trainer, man. Do 10 minutes a day and just make better food choices. Find ways to make good food taste good. We're addicted to fat, sugar, and salt coming from bottles, cans, bags, and boxes. You know, stop eating this processed food, this manufactured food. You know, it's health and fitness doesn't start in the White House. It starts in your house. But it's a good line, and it's true. All right, so find out a reason why, other than looking good in a dress in front of a bunch of people at a wedding who don't even care. Because when that wedding is over, you better have a family reunion or something else to go to. It's not about your ego and your looks. I mean, I pull up my shirt because I have a big ego, but it's fun to be able to keep up with guys younger than me. It's fun to getting better at pull-ups. It's fun being able to do more push-ups. It's fun to be able to jump off of cliffs on skis at 53 when I couldn't do it at 23. It's about being better. It's about being smarter. It's about feeling better. You know, the looking good is great. It's a great benchmark so that you can look and see how well you've done. But it's really about showing up. Woody Allen said that 80% of life is showing up. Oh, I'm going to hurt my foot falling off the stage next. It's already at the summit. You see him, man? He's all messed up. Right? It's about just seeing those little, you know, taking those small steps and seeing that progress over time. Because if you do, man, you're going to feel like $1 million. And so it's going to be so easy to talk about this business. I have a friend, these two guys have met him. His name is Bill Bondi. He's my age. I've known him since 1978. When he was in college, he was an All-American lacrosse player. And then he became a Navy pilot. And then he became a Navy SEAL. Whatever. So he's got, you know, some ambition as a youngster. He got married, had 3 kids, got the finance role in New York City, and bam! What was Bill at his top? He looked like he was 280 pounds. Now, he's known about P90X. He's had it on his shelf for 4 years. He came out to California. His uncle had passed away from a heart attack, and that's his DNA. And I said, Bill, you got to step up. You're out here, you know, staying with me, going to your uncle's funeral. And what makes you think that's not going to be you? Same thing with all you folks out there that have parents and grandparents with illnesses. It's just your DNA. If you don't treat yourself differently, then there's going to be the same outcome. So I put him through a 10-minute P90X routine, and he lasted for 4 of those 10 minutes. And he went back to New York City, and he just said, screw it. He lost 30 pounds. You know, Mark has seen him. Have you seen him since? Unrecognizable. Unrecognizable. Now he's about 2 months into his second round. He's close to 40 pounds down. And he looks like the guy that I knew from college. It is unbelievable. And he didn't want to be a coach. No, I've already got a business. I'm working on something else, you know. But I said, Bill, everybody's coming up to you. All the soccer moms, all the guys, you know, your kids' hockey game, they all come up to you. And, you know, right now you're just saying, go to beachbody.com. It doesn't help you any. So get a business card, and we'll take a picture of you and me going like this. put it on your website, and now the guy just hands out his card like candy, wherever we go. Hey, yeah, Shakeology is amazing. It's part of what you do. It's part of his vernacular. It's just who he is. Because when people look at him, they're drawn to him based purely on his appearance. He doesn't have to say a word. Nothing. If you're 75 pounds overweight and you want to be a coach, it's going to be 10 times harder for you. It just is. So it's okay to be in transition, but at least you have, if you are still 100 pounds overweight and you're still doing something, you have that to talk about. Because if you're trying to sell these products and you haven't worked out in a month, then you're just sell Tupperware, sell cosmetics. We're a health and fitness company. This country's in crisis. There's too many people that are way, way overweight. We've lost our way. And you guys in this room, and all these rooms in this hotel and these two hotels, are on this planet to make dramatic change, not only in your lives, but the people in your lives. And in the process, you can go from having to work for the man, sitting in the cubicle looking at the plastic tree, right, being barked at, to building your own destiny, and at the same time being healthy and fit. Holy smokes. Right? Thank God I'm not the shake, weight, and acai rep, All you need to do is do this and drink that thing with sugar in it. It's fun. I think the reason why the coaching community has grown so rapidly is because it's easy to get behind this, But along the way, sometimes we get lost. We get so caught up in the business and maybe our other job that we don't exercise as much as we should. So when you can change your brain chemistry for 20 minutes or more a day, which gives you the energy and enthusiasm to build your business, then hello. This arm, I couldn't do crap. I had to make stuff up. I had to take major breaks. I had to modify like crazy, but I just showed up. And as a result, it's been the greatest lesson in my life. It truly has. So if you're sitting here right now and you still have 10, 15, 20, maybe 100 pounds to lose, find some people that are fired up about this and get in their world. You are the 5 people you hang around the most. If you're hanging around crack addicts, hey, you'll be smoking the crack. All right? But if you're hanging around super enthusiastic people who really love this business and love being fit and love being healthy and are just thrilled to have you in the room, even though you're modifying moves, it doesn't matter. We're spending way too much time in front of screens, and laptops, and Game Boy, and all this silliness. When I graduated high school in 1976, the wheel had just come out. Awesome. There were 3 kids. I had 714 kids in my graduating class, and 3 were overweight. 3. So we are very fortunate to be here. And this weekend's going to be amazing, and I'm just thrilled to be hanging out with these 2 guys and the amazing business they've built. And you all have an opportunity. Who in the room is an Emerald coach? Yeah. 1 star? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, raise your hand. Anybody 5 and above, raise it up. Not to talk about Mark, but here's a guy that, he was a cop shooting at people, they were shooting at him. He was living off of power rings, donuts. And he was not a happy guy, and now he buys like a new car every half an hour, this guy's. I got a new truck. Dude, you just got a new truck. I got rid of that truck. And it's not necessarily about the money and the bling and all that. Trust me, if you're in this business because it's all about the money and the things that you want, eventually you'll be miserable. I've trained mega stars with tons of money, and 95% of them are miserable people because their purpose sucks. It's about too much about fame, it's too much about money, and it's too much about power, and none of them are happy. And especially people who are new to making money. Who here is making more money than ever made before in your lives? Raise your hand. It gets tricky up there, doesn't it? Think your problems go away? No, you get more problems. So if your health and fitness is in order, and you're exercising regularly, and you're eating well, you can handle that stuff. Because, MC Hammer, where is he today? Wesley Snipes is in freaking jail. Okay, Nicolas Cage just declared bankruptcy. Hello. So, it's a tricky road. But if you're with like-minded people, and you're fired up, and your purpose is good, and you're consistent, and you're accountable, right? And you just walk that talk, Everything's going to be okay. So, are we fired up? Yeah! I want to finish with one last story, which is really wild. Don't tell me, no. I'm in Washington last week, and I was the race car. Is Hope here? Is Hope in the room? Hope's not here?
No hope?
Hope is alive, still alive. I'm in Washington, and I just finished a cardio routine right across the street from my hotel. So I'm walking out of there, I'm covered in sweat, I look like a wet dog, you know. Right? And I walk up to the corner, and I'm waiting for the light to change, and this car pulls up, and the window comes down, and there's this kid looking out the window. Yo, bro, Tony Horton, oh my God! I look in the window, you know, he's got a black suit on, a little white rose, and there's a girl next to him with a white gown on. I said, yo, man, is today your wedding day? He says, no, dude, I'm going to the prom. I love P90X. I've never been from the fittest kid in school, and it's awesome, and blah, right? So I'm talking to him, right? And then this guy my age walks up. Tony Horton, oh my God, can I talk to you? I lost 35 pounds. Take a picture, oh my God, I can't believe you're standing. What are you doing here in Washington? I'm at the press club, race marshal, talking to him. And then two girls are walking up. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What are you doing? So I've got the guy taking pictures with the girls, with me, and the girls taking pictures with the guy, and the kid with the thing is, hey, I gotta go to the prom, so he drove off. And then there's this girl walking up to us with a big white box. She sees me and goes, oh my God. I said, you're fired up. I came to, what are you doing here? I said, I'm coming from my birthday party. I said, wow, what's in the box? It's my birthday cake. I opened up the birthday cake. And there's a picture of me on her cake. They had eaten all the cake except for with the two pictures. I don't want to, so, you know, of course she's a little fired up, right? She just came back from a birthday party for a celebration of not only her birth, but her weight loss. And she's got, you know, Drea and me on the cake. And then she sees me stand in the corner. So she was, I mean, literally, she was doing jump knee tucks with the cake. 3 minutes. So the kid drove away because he wanted to go to his prom. But everybody else is gathering up. They're all taking pictures with each other, you know, and Hope and I are holding up the cake, taking pictures. I mean, look her up, Hope something on Facebook, you'll find her. And of course, other people are kind of gathering because there's a bit of a, you know, a little thing going on. Oh, who's that? Who's that? It's the PX90 guy. And one girl goes, oh. So, anyway, I'm not a good finisher. But, by the way, my cardio is so through the roof right now, I will crush you, Mark Briggs! I walk in the room, okay, can't use the arms. PAP time. So it's an exciting weekend. It's an amazing opportunity. You know, if you're here, you're going to leave so fired up, so revved up, so enthusiastic, so charged, because you really do have an opportunity to not only change your life, but the people around you, and you get to do it in a way that just fills you up. You know, fills you up in ways that other jobs just can't. You know, so we're going to reveal the brand new P90X. So I also can't reveal some of the other really cool stuff, because if I do, Carl will just kick my butt. But there are so many new, exciting things, P90X app, that are coming out. I could do that all day. we got the workout tomorrow. We got the super workout. We hope that no heart attacks happen this year. We're really focusing on that. So, and that's important because when you get caught up in that collective energy of a big group, you guys, pace yourself. You know what I mean? Do your best, Dan.
Forget the rest.
Do your best, Dan.
Forget the rest.
Not do your best, then throw up. That's not. I want to thank Robert and Melissa Hudgens. Find the reason why so you work out 5 to 7 days a week for the rest of your life. Be accountable, write it down, then go do it. Hello. Because you go from Emerald, Doug Fitzgerald, 15 stars? Holy smokes. I opened up my curtains last night, I looked outside, there was Doug Fitzgerald under the sky. Pete Pena. How many stars you got? You now? 12. What a punk. That's all you do. Buddy, he's going to just give me a noogie later. I feel it. How about you, Mark? 9. Phenomenal. So, there's so much opportunity here, man. Well, it started too late. I'm in too late. Shut up. That's a good excuse. Why don't you go eat a cheeseburger, sit on your butt for an hour or two while you think about how miserable you are. Hey, you know, I was a 98-pound weakling with a speech impediment that barely got through school, that had, was afraid of his own shadow. Every door that I should open, I would just go, ooh, I put a lock on. That's how scared I was, And the funny thing is, man, take risks. Step outside your comfort zone. Do it with a sense of humor. Don't be so attached to the outcome. Enjoy the journey. Surround yourself with fun, happy people that are enthusiastic about changing their life and the lives around you. And this Beachbody coach opportunity will blow your mind and change lives and fix this obesity situation that we have in this country. Let's hear it for you guys. Right on. Yeah!